All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome to our Thursday night call. I want to point out, just for anyone who's catching this replay, get on these calls if you can get on these calls, especially if you're new coaches getting on these the new coach kickoff calls. It's way more effective when people are on here because you have the opportunity to ask questions and meet the team and engage and everything else. So I'm going to share my screen and let's get this showboat on the road. Our March Success Club board is looking good for only being halfway through the month. So we are not even halfway through the month. Tomorrow we are halfway through the month, and I know that because tomorrow is my 30th birthday. So there's that. I'm gonna mute everybody just in case I hear some little kiddos. Okay. So big shout outs to Meg, Ashley, Taylor, Holly, and this is a new face. Holly, if you want to shout her out.
That's Nikki, yeah.
This is Nikki. She is a brand new coach this month.
She's already locked in Emerald.
She has locked in Emerald and Success Club in her first month. So huge congratulations to you. That's amazing. That means she is in Success Starter for her first month. We will get that announcement up there shortly. We don't have that on the board this week, but we will get that out there. And Sammy, Lexi, and Ashley, you are so close to locking in Success Club. I have no doubt you will do that. And look at all those faces who have points on the board already. That's incredible. Every single point is a life changed, guys. So far as a team, we've changed more than 41 lives in 14 days. That's pretty freaking incredible if you ask me. So Casey is moving into her month 3 of Success Starter. We just talked about Nikki's in her first month of Success Starter. So what that means is if you lock in Success Club your first 3 full months as a coach, you get a free ticket to Summit. There's only 8 days or something crazy, 7, 9, I'm really bad at math, days until we leave for our cruise, and I'm so darn freaking excited about it. I am ready to unplug, unwind, not cook, not clean for a solid week. I cannot wait. So if you want to be on our trips with us, this is our next trip that you could be on. We're going to Punta Cana in March of next year, March 25th to the 29th, 2020. You will not get invited. New coaches, I hope you're listening, and I hope you have a pen, because you will not get invited unless you go put your name on this list, okay? So go to successclubtrip.com/2020 and register to get on that wait list. There's been a ton of people on this team who have already been registered, already got their invitation, already paid, already going to Punta Cana. So make sure that you get your name up on that list so that you can go with us. All right, Coach Summit. If you guys haven't learned about Coach Summit yet, Coach Summit is our biggest event of the year I'm going to stop sharing for 1 second, just talk about this. Coach Summit is our biggest event of the year for coaching. It is the event of the year that if you are a coach, no matter if you are a coach for 1 day or a coach for 10 years, you should be there. There's value for every single person, no matter where you are in your fitness journey, where you are in your coaching journey, where you are in your mindset, whether you need to have someone speak to your mind or you want to light up someone else's life. Summit is the place to go. So everybody's, oh gosh, stop. Why are you laughing, Taylor? Taylor always laughs during team calls and always distracts.
He's 100% laughing at me.
Is it because your underwear were just hanging out to everybody?
Okay.
I am sick and I was reaching for my phone cord, people.
I was like, wait, cover yourself.
Okay, that's amazing.
I'm sick. Leave.
Good times, guys. Good times.
That's why I love this team. But I always think that they're laughing at me. Is my underwear?
It's never at you. It's usually at me.
So anyway, Coach Summit, guys, if you can get there, get there. It's in Indianapolis. The dates are July 13th, 14th, 12th, 13th, 14th, I think. 11th, right? Wait, what? No, I don't think that's right. Hold on. I'm going to a calendar because I want to double, triple check.
I want to say 11 to 14.
11th, 12th, and 13th.
Sorry.
It's the 11th, 12th, and 13th, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We have our house reservation from the 10th to the 15th. So we have extra time in the house to like hang out, just be a team, and like enjoy each other's company rather than have to like rush through all the sessions and go right home. So you are able to come and go as you please during those 6 days. We have 3 houses rented as of right now. I'm putting pressure on you guys at the moment because we have 3 houses rented right now. And on April 1st, I need the final head count because I need to get rid of houses that we don't need. So if you want to go and you want a spot in that house, we need to get your name on that list ASAP. It's only $175 for the full 6 days. I will have some food in the house. I can't say I'm going to feed us all for 6 days, but I will have some food in the houses so that we have some snacks and stuff like that. And there's liquor stores and grocery stores and a tequila bar right next door. So there's that. And then, okay, I'm sharing my screen again. It's time to welcome all of our new coaches. There are a couple names that didn't make it to this board because I didn't get their pictures until 2 minutes before our team call. But shout outs to all of the new coaches on this team, and shout outs to, hold on, we've got, I know Sebastian joined the team, and we've got another person. Ashley, who was the other one? We've got one more.
I sent you mine hours ago, first of all, and they're not on here.
Jessica.
Jess, Haley, Kimberly.
I didn't get those ones. Oh, I see them now. Sorry, I missed them. Okay, we've got more. So shout outs to Haley, Kimberly, everyone that I missed. And Taylor just sent me one, Miranda, Sebastian, and Jess. All the coaches that didn't make it onto this board, and I apologize. I will redo this board before I post it in the team page. But congratulations to all of the new people who have taken the step. I bet you're scared. I bet you're nervous. I bet you're like, what the F did I just get myself into? Welcome to the crazy house. Like, this is the most fun group of people. They are like my best friends in the entire world, and I would have never met them without coaching. So I want you guys to plug in and feel part of this. My number one thing that I will say is if you don't feel part of this, it's because you're not plugging in. I always use the example because it's the easiest example I can use, is that I used to be a Girl Scout leader. And there was always this one little girl who would only come every once in a while, and no one wanted to play with her when she came because no one knew her. That is because she wasn't coming and wasn't showing up and not plugging in. Obviously, we wanted to try to include her, but we need you guys to make that effort to come, to show up, to plug in, and be the best little Girl Scout you can be. So this is where it all begins. All right, we're going to talk new coaches for a little while here. It's going to be pretty short and sweet, but pretty straightforward and to the point so you guys understand and know what we're doing. We are going to have about 15-minute working time, okay? So all coaches, new coaches, old coaches, I want you all to be doing this with us. We're all going to do 15-minute little work session so that you can participate and give feedback along with the other coaches. So first of all, let's talk goals. I'm going to stop sharing my screen, and I want to hear from the new coaches. So if you are a new coach, can you make sure you have your face on here if it's possible? And if you're not able to for some reason, put it in the chat box, like why, if you're at work or something like that. So I'm going to call on the new coaches because I want to hear from you guys. Why coaching? Why did you sign up? Like, what are your goals with coaching? And what are your monthly big, scary income goals? Okay? That one is one that we can refine as we go. But I really want to hear from you guys to hear what are your income goals and why are you coaching? What are your goals in coaching? So, Sebastian, you're up first.
I don't contribute enough at home, and I feel this gives me more freedom to be able to do what I want. And I like to do what I want.
What do you want to do?
I don't want to have to ask permission to take a vacation. I want to go to New York.
Not from me, from his boss.
Yeah, the other boss, the government boss.
Yeah, okay.
In New York, I want to just go to New York. I don't want to have to ask, oh, it's a holiday. I don't care. That's why I'm going to New York.
Right. Okay, and what are your, in an ideal world, what's your monthly income goal?
$5,000.
Okay, don't quit. Don't quit. All right, next we've got Melissa. You're new, right? Are you new? Yes? Okay, you're up. I'm calling on names that I don't recognize. Sorry if I do call on you and you've been around for a second. Go ahead.
Did I do that right?
Yep, you're good. Yep.
Oh, hi, guys.
Hey, congratulations. Welcome to the team.
Thank you. And I finally made it on this week. I thought that I wanted to be a coach because one of my good friends has been doing this for quite a few years. And then when I went through a surgery last year, it really just took everything out of me. But I was always a motivator and always inspirational. And I knew if I can get me back, I'd be able to help other people just the same. And I'm learning more and more about all these vacations. And I'm a mom of 3 boys. I need a vacation.
I totally
So,
got you,
that
girl.
sounds really, really exciting.
How old are your boys?
Yeah. And then 15, 14, and 9.
Okay. Those are good ages to leave
I
them.
need a vacation. Yeah, I need a vacation. Oh my gosh, right? They're getting so big, but yeah.
Wait, 15, 14, and 9. That is like this time spread between my babies. That'll be like what mine will be. I'm having we're pregnant with our 3rd, but it better not be a boy. That's all.
Oh, so boys are the best. I'm a tomboy, so I am blessed to have 3 boys.
I have 2 boys already. I need a girl.
Okay. I'm a tomboy, so I need it. And then we never found out. So they're phenomenal. They are truly the best. But there's some vacations that we want to do. But in the same sense, my husband and I, we, a place to recharge and just, like you were saying, not do dishes, not plan dinner, not have to do anything, but, focus on us. And then with the Beachbody experience so far, it's my family's totally supporting. They're like, Mom, do it. If your doctor released you and you can do it, do it. I'm happier. I'm healthier. Oh, I'm getting better. I'm getting me back.
Yeah, that's
awesome.
If
I can help people along the way, I think it's just going to be inspirational. Awesome. Yes. And then if Mom could have like coffee money, that would be great.
Yeah. What are
Thanks for picking me? Not really.
What are your income goals? Like your big scary income goal, like a monthly goal?
I think to have an extra $300 would be life-changing for a mom. Small renovations here and there, and then as I build me, I can build this workshop and this team. And then who knows? Yeah, I like the $5,000 so I can go to New York when I want to.
I love that. I love it.
Yes.
And super realistic and super attainable. I think you can definitely make that happen. So I love it. And do I have any other new coaches that are able to talk right now?
I'm newish and never shared my goals.
Get in here. Share them. Tell us why you're doing this and what are your goals.
Okay, I'm definitely doing it for myself first because I have to say it has changed who I am. Anyways, not to get all mushy, but I financially, like honestly, an extra $100 would be really cool, or just have my product paid for would be really cool. I've been slow moving, but I know I want to potentially make enough money to possibly visit South Carolina more than every couple of months to visit my kids. Maybe monthly would be awesome. So that would be a goal for me. That might happen someday.
I love it. That's definitely an amazing goal to have. Obviously, you've got some motivation behind that goal. So, anybody else?
I can't mute me. Oh.
Okay. I'll keep moving on then. I see a couple people that are not able to put their screens on, so they probably are busy doing something else. Okay. So I'm gonna keep this open for discussion. So please put in the chat box, new coaches, old coaches. Not sure if my screen is working. I don't see your screen, Becca, but do you want to unmute and talk? You just click unmute. There, I think you're good.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Welcome to the team.
Thank you. So my goals income based or why I wanted to start doing it is I really want to get my product paid for. I'm doing it anyways. I want to inspire others. There's just so much misleading information about nutrition. People just don't really understand unless they went to school for nutrition. So I just find it hard when people are just don't have the knowledge to make themselves healthier.
Totally. And what are your income goals?
Currently just to get my product paid for every month and then grow.
So about $100 a month is what you would ideally love to see right now.
Yes.
And then grow from there. I love it. That's totally 100% doable and attainable. So plug into these groups, plug into the trainings, and do what we share. And I really think that you'll be able to see those goals happen. Yeah, we do see a 970 number that just jumped in here. I'm not sure who that is. If you want to jump into the chat box or if you want to unmute yourself, you're welcome to let us know you're here.
I'm 7 is literally the mountains where I live. So if it's not Emily, I'm going to be like mind blown.
It might be my new coach, Jenna. Hold on. I called her today so I can check what her phone number was. Hold on.
If she has a 970 phone number, I'm going to die.
She does. She has a 970. It is. It's Jenna.
Jenna, where do you live?
I'm unmuting her. Jenna,
I'm in Greeley.
Oh my gosh. I live up in Kremling. So like we're totally not super close to one another, but 970 is like Summit. So I'm like, she lives near me.
That's awesome.
That's so cool. Welcome.
I was telling you about her. That's Taylor. I was telling you about her earlier today. So, Jenna, welcome to the team. Why don't you share with everyone a little bit about your goals, like why you decided to jump into this, and your income goal, your ideal monthly income goal.
Okay. Yeah, I decided to jump into this because nutrition and fitness has just been kind of off and on, like a big part of my life since I was in high school. And Beachbody, I've known about the company for a long time, and so I know they're credible, and it just seems like a really great opportunity. I know you friended me, and I've seen all your posts, and it just like sparked a really big interest in me, like, hey, if there's other moms doing this from home, then I can do this too. And I would like to make about $500 a month and just have extra money to be able to put my kids into sports and activities that they enjoy.
I love it. And how old are all your kids?
I have an 11-year-old, a 10-year-old, 6, almost 2, and then a 1-month-old.
You are a boss. That's what I love about this. I love that, like, moms of all these babies. I mean, there's multiple people on our team who have like 5+ children. So it is so cool to see these moms hustle like all day and all night and like still make it happen for themselves and their families. So I'm so excited to have you here on this team. And we're going to, you missed a little bit, but we are going to talk about we're going to actually work in a minute. So I'm going to teach you how to actually do a little bit of work. So hold tight and we'll keep going.
Sounds good.
Okay. So, okay, guys, I'm going to move on to talking for a minute about all the fears that you probably are having as new coaches. All the fears, all the worries, all the things that might like hold you back. Okay. And older coaches, I want you to put in the chat box all the things that you feared and all the things that you were held back by, all the things that you didn't know how to get over when you first started coaching. So some of the things here, I'm going to walk through some of the things that they're posting. Taylor, being that girl who's posting their workouts online. You know what I mean? Like there's just that stigma of like being the person that's always doing those things. What I'm going to say to that is, have you ever scrolled your newsfeed, saw someone working out and you're like, oh, they're dumb? No, I want to be them. I wish I had that motivation. That's what you're thinking, right? So don't worry about being that girl. Heidi just said sharing her workouts, messaging strangers. So I like messaging strangers is one of the things that was hardest for most people, like just randomly messaging people. I don't want you to be salesy. And we're going to teach you guys how to have conversations without being salesy. Also, you're messaging a stranger. Why do you care what they think? There's some random person and you're being nice to them, offering them to join and do something. If they say no, they say no. Cool. If they're like, leave me alone, okay, fine. I didn't know you before anyway. You know what I mean? So it's okay if that happens, and it usually doesn't. Very, very rarely do you get like a rude comment, but it does happen on occasion. And judge Steph and Ash for real, she says. She really did, but I want to know why. Why did you judge us?
Because I hated working out. I don't mind it now, but I hated it then. So, but I'm not judgy anymore.
I know, but I think that we've all kind of gone through those things, like the judgment. Because I used to judge people and be like, oh, look at them doing that. But really, I was jealous. I was jealous of their friendship. I was jealous of like their motivation. I was jealous of all those things. And that's really what it boils down to, is people want what you have when you're doing something that makes you happy. When you're doing something that fulfills you, that rewards you, that makes you happy, it's going to cause other people to be unhappy. I don't know why. I don't know psychologically why it happens that way, but it does. I used to say gross when I saw gym selfies, but it was clearly a deeper self-conscious issue. Exactly. Like, we used to say gross when we saw duck lips. You know what I mean? We used to say gross when we saw like just selfies in general. Like, oh, she's posting another selfie. Like, who cares? Like, if those aren't our people either. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to have people that aren't your people. Those aren't who we're attracting right now. My brother, my 25-year-old brother, still, or out of 26, maybe, I don't know, maybe 27. I don't know how old he is. He still picks on me. And he's like, oh, you can't lift that? I thought you did beach body. And he says this kind of stuff and like picks on me for that. And he's like, oh, you going to post that on Facebook? Well, yes, I am actually. But my family, it took a long time for them to get behind me. Like, and it's okay. There you have two options when that kind of stuff happens, guys. You can choose to listen to them and get self-conscious and stay in your hole and not do it. Or you can be like, what do I have to lose? And do it. And get out of that comfort zone and really hit your goals and make it happen for yourself. I was talking to someone the other day, a couple of my new coaches actually, and she was like, I'm nervous that I'm going to invest this money. And I'm like, I was too, guys. I wasn't ready to just be like, here's $160. Let me go like light this on fire. No, I was scared to spend that money because I was like, what if I don't make it back? I chose to work to make it back. I chose to do the things to make it back. I made a decision to work to make it back. But if I didn't, if I stayed scared, I would have never been where I am today. I don't know how, new coaches, I don't know how well you know me. My name is Stephanie Mayelke, by the way. I am the founder of Team TransforME, and I've been doing this for 3 years. As of tomorrow is my 3-year anniversary as a coach. When I got into this, it was the day or two after wanting a divorce from my husband. I was in a lawyer's office wanting a divorce, and I didn't do it. And this brought me back to me. Like you guys were saying, like, this makes me again. That made me again. Joining this community and doing this for me made me again. If I didn't do this, I don't know where I would be today. So I'm telling you, if part of you is in this, put your whole heart in this. Don't be tiptoeing, 1 foot in the water, 1 foot out. Go all in. Okay? Okay, so let's move on to the next slide. Hold on 1 second, let me find it. Let's talk goals, let's talk fears, and now let's talk work. Okay, we're breaking it down and we're getting right into it, guys, okay? I want all of you right now to go, and you can still use the chat box if you guys still want to talk about anything, go for it. But we are going to literally all work right now. Hi, Casey. I see you just joined. I just muted you. Thanks for jumping in here. We are going to work right now, and I'm going to work right alongside you guys. Okay? So we are going to start inviting. Inviting is, I want to see you guys. I hate that I can't see you. So you see the screen. We'll come back to it. There are 3 categories of people, okay? 3 categories of people that we are going to invite. We're going to invite people we don't know. That's the kind of scary part, right? Then we're going to invite people that we haven't talked to since high school. I think that's scarier. And then we're going to invite our best friends. I think that's the scariest. So guess what? None of this is easy, but it's not hard. What we're doing is not brain surgery. What we're doing is not crime scene investigating. We are literally sending messages on Facebook. Y'all, like that is not hard. So sure, it might be a little uncomfortable at first, but once you do it a few times, it's easy. We just get into the rhythm of it and we just do it. So the first group of people we're going to find are our cold market. These are the people we don't know, okay? So whether you want to do it on Instagram or you want to do it on Facebook, pick which platform you want to go to. You can use your phone. It's probably, or whatever you're not on, like if you have a phone and computer or something, whatever you're not on, if you're on Zoom. If you minimize Zoom on your phone, you can still hear me and you can still use your app. So if you are on your phone, you can still do this. So what we're going to do is we're going to go find the first 15. We're sending 15 messages right now. It should take you like 5 minutes, okay? Either if you're doing it on Facebook, go to your friends list. Or if you're doing it on Instagram, which is a lot easier to find people you don't know, you're going to go to your followers list, people that are following you. And the first 15 people that you see that you don't really know, you might like know of them, but you don't know them, we're going to send them a message. And I'm going to put the message right in the chat box here. So you guys can copy and paste this message. Hold on. Just making sure that it's easy that you guys are all, yep, okay. This is 100% something you can send like on your own because it's not personal at all to me. So you can literally copy this message and send it to the first 15 people that you do not know on your Facebook page or on your Instagram page, okay? Or it can be if you don't have anybody you don't know. If you don't have anybody on your page you don't know, you can send it to 15 people that like are acquaintances, not like your besties. You know what I mean? Just people that you may have gone to school with a long time ago or something like that. And I don't want you to overthink it. My rule is as long as they didn't date my husband, they're getting an invite. So, and even then I may have invited some ex-girlfriends, I'm just saying. Okay, so I'm gonna do this right along with you. So I'm gonna do 15. I want you to ask questions. Feel free to unmute yourself if you have questions along the way. And when you're done, just put in the comments like I sent 15 or something like that. We'll just do it until we all get our 15 in. It should literally take like 5 or so minutes if you're doing it from Instagram or Facebook.
Got a question, hon.
Yeah.
Where did you post the words to it?
In the chat box?
That we're supposed to copy.
In the chat box? Can you see the chat box?
No, I
Post something. Yeah, I can see from Stephanie. Oh, okay.
Got it?
I think I found it.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, it looks like it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Of course. Again, guys, if you've got a question, please unmute yourself and ask, because there's no point in just sitting here not knowing what to do.
Stephanie, this is not a question, but I was like, oh my gosh, I have all these new followers, like these girls that I like seem super cool that I haven't talked to before. It's all of Jesse's coaches started following me.
Jesse Magvio.
Yeah. I'm like, wait, I don't recognize her. Wait, who's that? Wait, who's that? And I'm like, dang it, they're all coaches. But that's cool. They thought I was cool.
I'm excited. We haven't even talked about that yet. I'm excited to hear how that went.
You sent us that team call, so you can watch it if you want to hate me or love me.
I will totally watch it eventually. I just want to really know how you felt on the call, how you did with it.
Awesome. I need to post it on the team page. It was my intention, and then obviously everything went down yesterday, so maybe I'll post it tonight if I don't forget.
For anyone who doesn't know what we're talking about, this girl went and she hosted a team call, like she was the guest host on a team call for another elite team in the organization. So that was pretty amazing. This girl's my girl. She says she's a bargain shopper. If you're getting responses, by the way, I do not want you to even look at them. Keep them unread and just leave them alone, and we'll talk about them after. Ignore them. Just send your invites right now. I lost count of how many I got.
I just actually read what your said. I was using my own message, and it talks about boys. So if you don't have kids, you're gonna have to determine what that means when they ask what you're talking about.
Wait, what?
The message says,
Message said you have 2 boys. You're busy with 2 boys.
Oh, sorry. That just
Then you're
means
talking about your dogs.
she's just dating 2 guys right now. It's no big deal. It's like real life bachelorette situation going on. I didn't realize you said that.
Genuinely wish that that was like a possibility, because then I could just figure it out. I could like get them all in one room together, and then I could pick from them, and I wouldn't have to go on 37 dates to know which
It's
one I
called
like.
online dating, Holly.
No, I know. I wish I could tell them all of them to go to one bar, and like they each get like 5 minutes with me, and that.
That's called speed dating. Just go to a speed dating thing.
No, because only losers go to speed dating. I would not like anybody that goes there. Well, that's mean, but it's probably true.
Maybe you could use this for your business somehow and like arrange like a fitness related workout where it's speed dating. Like a fit club.
How would that tie in with dating?
I mean, fit club for singles.
That's a lot of engagement in real life.
Or it could be an engagement in real life.
No, I see what you're saying.
I feel like if all the guys got together in one bar to meet you,
Heidi would be coming, is what she's saying. Heidi would
I
be.
would be coming too, actually.
It's okay. They did that one year in Bachelor. They did 2 bachelorettes. You remember that?
No.
You and me, let's do it.
I mean, maybe I'll come too. I'm just saying.
No married people allowed.
Okay. How are you guys doing? Why don't you all put in the chat box how many you got out so far?
A lot.
Good.
No. Like 6.
Good.
Trying to reword a couple of them here and there, like to some people.
Yeah.
Because sometimes the message, like people I don't randomly know, like I feel like, do they think it's like a scam? Do you feel like that ever? Does anybody ever feel that way? Like sometimes when you send on a random, or is that just me in my head?
It's probably you in your head.
Okay.
Because most people know what we do. Most people know that this is a thing. You know what I mean? So I don't think. I think people know it's not a scam at this point.
Okay.
So I changed it. I mean, obviously, everyone, I hope, changed that message because she talks about her kids and why she can't get to the gym.
Sorry.
But I said, I changed it and I said, hey, not trying to be a total creep or anything because I haven't talked to them yet. I just feel like you and I would get along so well, or I feel like you and I have so much in common. And like, ... I want to be friends. I just, with a laughing emoji, I just opened enrollment, blah, 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 blah. I personally have a real hate with the gym, #social anxiety. So this is literally the only thing that works for me. And then at the bottom, I said, it's what, because most of my people are like hiking into outdoors and stuff like that. So I said, it's what's helped me actually not be out of shape and be able to keep up with my husband's on hikes, LOL. So like, I changed it to tailor to the people that I would get along with and vibe with. So just FYI.
I love that. Okay. So I want everyone to kind of take note that we spent about 10 minutes doing that. And you sent out how many invites? Jessica did 17. I did about 12. And we were kind of chatting too. So I wasn't super laser focused. Ashley did 10. Jessica, I don't know how many you said you did 17. So that was really fast. And you just sent 17 invites. Nicole, you sent 15 invites, like quickly. Like you just sent them quickly. 10 minutes, sent 15 invites. If you spent an hour doing this, how many invites could you send? If you did this 10 minutes every single day of the week, how many invites would that be by the end of the month? Okay. So that's just one simple way. You can change these invite scripts. You can make these however you want them to be. But it's just about doing these things and doing them consistently every single day. So the next one, guys, this one's a lot easier because you're going to have a lot more people to quickly invite. We're going to send 10 of these. Okay. We're going to take the next few minutes and send 10 of these. I'm putting it in the chat box to everyone. And okay. I'm gonna just change it just a little bit. Okay, so this is being sent to our warm market, okay? You guys see it in the chat box. You can copy that whole thing. Do not go and send this to 30 people right now. Literally send it to 10 because there's a link in it. Facebook will flag you for sending this repetitively to too many people. So just send it to 10 people right now, maximum, okay? But this is a little, just like we're gifting them something. We call this like building trust in that relationship because people know you. They're not going to be like, oh, I haven't talked to this girl in 20 years. Now she wants to sell me something. So we're actually gifting them something. So this is actually a meal plan that is already made. If you click on that link, you can kind of see where it actually, like where it'll take you. It takes you to a downloadable mason jar meal plan. So this is something we'd be like, hey, I was just sending this to the girls I work with. I thought you might like it too. Let me know if you have any questions. Hope you have a great week. Something really quick. You can send it to 10 people that you already know are already friends with. Okay, I'm gonna do this on Facebook. And to make it really easy for myself, I'm just gonna open Messenger. I'm gonna open the people who are actively on social media right now, the active contacts. Here, you know what? If you want, does anybody want me to share my screen so I can show what I'm doing? Would that be helpful to anyone? Yeah? Okay, how about I do that? That way it's in the recording too. So I'm gonna share my screen. I click on, so when you're in your page, if you click right here on this little scroll, you can go to active contacts. So these are the people who are actively on social media right now. You'll see like all these people are on our team. So I'm just gonna scroll down quite a ways and I'm going to randomly send it to a bunch of people that I haven't talked to in a while. Move the chat box. And I'm just copying and pasting it to 10 people. I don't know how many I've sent. I'm just assuming I've probably sent 10 by now. Yep, I sent 10. Okay. So, I'm gonna stop sharing. Did everyone else get 10 out? How'd you guys do? So the purpose of that is just to reconnect with some old friends. And you're not asking them for anything. You're not even asking them for a conversation. You're just literally being like, hey, I did this, thought you might like it, and sending them something. Just to like build that trust again. It probably will start a conversation. It probably will be like, oh my gosh, thank you for that, blah, blah, blah. And then you can be like, how have you been? And just kind of like small talk. Doesn't need to lead to anything right now. But just planting those seeds in those relationships, you can be like, oh, what are you doing for work right now? They're going to obviously ask you back, what are you doing? Oh my gosh, I just started this new thing. You know what I mean? You can talk about what you're doing. That's the beauty in this business. If you can have a conversation with someone, you can be really, really good at this. It doesn't matter if you know how to sell. It doesn't matter if you know how to know anything about fitness or nutrition. You just need to be able to have a conversation with somebody, okay? And then the last one, I'm just going to recommend we send 2 right now. The last one is our besties. The besties are my favorite to invite, but they're also the hardest to invite because they're your biggest critics. They're your ones that have seen you try every single fad diet. They've seen you try all the things. They've seen you jump on the bandwagon and then fall off. They've seen you do all those things. Your sisters, your cousins, your best friends. They've all done it with you, right? And they're like, this is just the next thing. It took a very long time for my best friends. Ashley Miller, it took her more than a year of working out with me every single day to actually join as a coach. So it is going to take your best friends the longest time to trust you in this, but it's all about planting those seeds. So it's okay if they tell you no. They're going to say yes eventually, okay? So I'm going to post this one in the box here, and I want you to send it to 2 people, 2 of your besties.
Just a side note, if you're watching the recording, we can post these in the comments under the recording when it's posted because you won't be able to see this chat box and you'll be like, what are you talking about? So we'll post it in the comments when it's recorded and posted.
Totally forgot about that. Okay. Super simple little message. Okay, you're probably going to think I'm crazy and I'm still freaking out about this, but I'm going to do it and I want you to do it with me. I just committed to a 28-day fitness challenge from home and I think we should keep each other accountable and rock this thing together. What do you think? Super simple, not salesy. It's just about doing it together and the conversations will come from there, okay? I too am copying. Well, that'd be really weird if I copy and pasted that message. They'd be like, oh, you're freaking out? You're doing this 28-day challenge? As if I haven't been doing them for 3 years. So I will change this a little bit for myself, but I am going to send 2 of these to 2 of my good friends. Okay, this is what I'm sending so you guys can kind of see how you can tailor this for yourself. But I just put it in the chat box what I'm sending to 2 of my besties that I don't exist because they're all on this team, but I'm going to try. All right, I sent it to my brother's girlfriend and my cousin. Did you guys all send 2? Yes, no, maybe so. In total, how many invites did you send between the 3 types of invites? You can stick it in the chat box or you can unmute yourself. Don't all speak at once. $25. Way to go, Ashley. That is a productive half an hour of working. 18. Nice job, Melissa. Have you invited before today? See? Okay. 17, Kat. Way to go. Okay. So you guys see these numbers, see that everybody's kind of in different areas of how many they sent. But do you see how simple it was? Like, it really wasn't that hard, right? So it was kind of weird and out of your comfort zone, I'm sure, but it wasn't hard. And that is literally as salesy as we are ever going to get. We are never going to be posting sales and not sale. We'll post sales, but we won't ever post items for sale. We won't ever talk about products like as if we are selling them. We won't ever share those types of things on social media. It'll just be inviting people to do this with us. So that is like what I wanted to stress with you guys. Okay, we're going to wrap things up rather quickly. New coaches, this is for you. Pay attention because you all need to do this, okay? New coaches, after this call, I want you to go onto Facebook and start a group message. You, your coach, and me, okay? Every new coach needs to start a group message between you, your coach, and me. I want in that message, when you send me a message, to send me your first week's income goal and how many invites you're going to send in your first week. You just sent 15, 17, 25 invites right now. How many are you going to send in a whole week? Okay? I want you to determine your income goal for your first week and how many invites you're going to send to get that. And we will chat in our group message about if your goals match your invite goals. So we will address that and see if we need to refine your goals at all. We will also, if you get a person that responds to your message and is like, yes, I'm interested in joining your accountability group at all, I want you to share with us in those message groups, because in those message groups, we will walk you through those conversations to walk you through from, yes, I'm interested, to this is what it is, this is what it's about, this is what your options are, okay? And then the last thing, once you send that group message, I will send you the link to the group training, to our new coach training. So you won't get that link if you don't do these things. So you need to do those things so you can get into the training, and we'll get you in those trainings tomorrow if you do those things. All right, last thing is for all coaches, just open discussion, a few things that we want to talk about. So new coaches, if you have any questions, My husband's texting me. Okay, new coaches, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask right now. The rest of the team, I want you guys to know, next Thursday and Friday, we are going to run a flash sale. Okay, we love our flash sales. What that means for anyone who hasn't participated in one before, I will post deals. So for example, purchase a challenge pack, get a $160 all access challenge pack, get a $20 Amazon gift card, etc. That type of style. You as the coach are responsible for those gifts, that $20 gift card or something like that. If you sell the challenge pack, you are responsible for that gift. We receive a $50 commission on a challenge pack. So it's only a portion of your commission. I would never go more than 50% of a commission. So we're still earning at least 50% of the commissions on all of our sales. It gets those people in the door. Hopefully they love it. Hopefully they become coaches. Hopefully they become like recurring customers. So it just gives them that extra incentive to join in with us. That's happening next Thursday and Friday. Do not share about that until Wednesday. Keep pushing, keep inviting, keep trying to get people to join. And if they say no or they can't afford it, then Wednesday, send them another message and be like, we're doing a flash sale tomorrow. Like, this is the perfect time for you to get started. And I will walk you guys through all of that in the team page starting Wednesday. I'm going to hammer in on this one more time. Summit House. I need to have a final head count April 1st. And last thing that I want to mention is, there we go. Sneak peek. We are doing, you know how we do our little like information, like coaching information sessions? We talk about like what is coaching, how you get involved and everything like that. We're going to do one of those while we're on the cruise. So while we're on the cruise, everyone on the cruise is going to do it. So you can be inviting people to join while we're on the cruise so they can see us on the cruise doing all the fun stuff, being like, wait, I want to go on that cruise. This is an all-inclusive earned trip as a coach. And when you become higher up in the ranks and such, they even give you more perks and stuff like that. So as an elite coach, I'm an elite coach, and having hit Success Club 10 every month last year, I have $2,500 to spend on this cruise. They give me $2,500 to my room in credit that I get to spend. Like Beachbody rewards the heck out of you for the work you do. So those are types of things that we're really going to like want to share about. They're the flashy things about coaching that you're going to see in this upcoming sneak peek. It's not the hard work. It's going to be the flashy things. So there is hard work that has to happen to get the flashy things though. So if you guys want to invite to that, I will be posting that link in the team page in the next couple days. Flash sales are my favorite. Yes, as soon as we start talking about the flash sale, guys, go all in with it. I will tell you, like, create an image, post it on your social media, invite everyone to it. I'll give you invite scripts to invite people to the flash sale. You plug them into the flash sale. You figure out what their goals are. Once you figure out what their goals are, then you tag them in the appropriate flash sale things, and then you get them to sign up. Like, it is a really fast-moving, exciting group that we do every 2 months or so. Anybody else? Hey, leaders, unmute yourselves and chat for a sec before we jump off. Anybody got anything you want to mention?
Go to Summit!
Go to Summit.
Summit. Like, you are insane. I'm so mad I didn't go the first year. So mad.
I didn't go my first year either because I had a nursing baby, and in hindsight, I should have just taken that baby and gone.
There are babies there. I saw pregnant people there. I saw babies there. I saw, like, all the people.
You're going to see.
If I wasn't going to Aruba in July 15th, I would definitely be at Summit, but I can't say no to Aruba.
You should come to Summit and then go to Aruba. I'm just saying.
I was thinking that, but I'm like, I don't know how I can manage that because you guys are saying you have the house from the 10th to the however long you have it. So I was like, maybe I can go Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then leave Saturday. Huh?
Cool. Still go to full time.
My husband's loud mouth.
We're all talking over each other too.
I know. Sorry. I don't know. I'm gonna look into it more. If I can even come just for a couple days, like that would just to be with all you guys, like you know, and spend the quality time. Like I would love that, you know. So
You can.
You not have
And
to
you're
go the whole
welcome
time.
to.
I gotta make it work.
Yeah, you don't have to stay the whole time. Summit is our big coaching convention. So it's a 3-day event. We have like fun party type things in the evening. And when I say party, just so everybody understands what a Beachbody party is. Beachbody parties are the most theatrical, put together events that you would ever imagine in your whole life. Last year, it was a country theme. They brought in pigs and goats, and Joel was there dressed as a farm boy and looking amazing. And all the trainers were there. Like Tony Horton was there all dressed like a farm boy. They had a carnival set up where they had like games to play. They had cupcake trucks. They had like food trucks and stuff came. Like it is like our own little carnival. The year before that, it was in New Orleans, and we walked through the Mardi Gras float building. So we saw all the Mardi Gras floats and stuff like that. We walked through that building and went into a different building, which was like inside the building looked like outside. It was like trees and rivers. And if you looked up, it was like stars on the ceiling. Like it was crazy. And then outside they had food trucks. They had like crepe trucks and beignets and stuff, like all the New Orleans stuff. And everything is included at these types of things. And then they had fireworks show, tons of dancing, DJs, bands, like so much fun. The Beachbody parties are so amazing. Even on the Success Club trips and stuff, like the cruise that we're going on in New Mexico and in Punta Cana, they have like celebration nights. So like the first night is a celebration night, and they bring out a band. Okay, so the band in Punta Cana sucked. The band was awful. It was like a Dominican band, and they were trying to be like American songs, and Beachbody was like, stop. So they stopped them and put on the music, and it was like the best party ever. Just a huge dance floor, tons of food, servers giving you drinks, Success Club trips. The cruise is a little different, but when you stay at a resort, everything, all the drinks are included, everything is included, all you can eat, all you can drink the entire time. So much fun. Like amazing. And we stay at Hard Rocks, so they even have like tap bottles of like vodka and tequila and stuff in your room. It's crazy.
You'll cry the whole time because you're like, this is really my life.
Taylor cries. But anyway, so Summit is a little more business oriented, but they have parties at night, and it's more business oriented, and they have like 30,000 coaches go, and we have the whole stadium. So we're in the oil, what is it? The Lucas Oil Stadium, I think is what it's called. Or was that in New Orleans? I don't know. There's a stadium okay. So that's in Indianapolis. The Lucas Oil Stadium is in Indianapolis, and like 30,000 coaches are there. It is packed house, and we hear from top coaches of like what they're doing to be successful in this business. We hear we recognize the top coaches from the year before and do a lot of like awards and stuff like that. We learn about new products and new programs that are coming out. We hear from the super trainers. What is her name? Rachel Hollis, Girl Wash Your Face author, is going to be there speaking to us this year. Then we do breakout sessions. So then there's like smaller, like 5,000 people, workshops that top coaches come in, and they literally give you training on like, go do this. This is how you build your Instagram. This is how you combat objections. This is how you invite without having to like be salesy. All these different types of workshops to teach you how to be a coach and how to be a successful coach. And then generally speaking, not this year because I'll be like 7 months pregnant, but generally speaking, we drink our faces off and have a good old time. But this year, I'll be driving you all around. So there's that. It's amazing. It's super fun. All the things.
I will be your +1. Don't worry. But I have to go. I have a volleyball game in 15 minutes. Dinner's not even done. I'm going to be late, but love you all.
Love you. See you later. I think tickets are like $150 right now, just so everybody knows. $150 for the whole weekend, and then the cost of the house, which is $175 for the full 6 days. So, and we'll have food in the house, and there'll be drinks for at least the first night. We'll see how long those last.
I wonder how long of a drive it is if I were to like drive. Probably like 8 hours, right?
I think
8 to
it's more
10
than that.
hours.
It's
I'm
probably
thinking
10
if
hours.
Ohio, it's like past Ohio, right?
I think it's 10 hours from you, probably.
Probably not worth it to drive.
It's worth it to look into.
I am. I'm gonna look into it. I am.
Okay. All right, I need to go, guys.
All
This
right,
is a
thank
little
you.
longer than I planned, but I loved getting on here. I love chatting with you guys. I'm so excited to see so many new faces. Start those group messages. We'll get you in the new coach training, and we'll get those goals rolling. Thank you, guys. Have a great night.